Okay, welcome everyone. It's Vibrant with part 10 of the Darklocke. Dark Eyes, Fire, Red, Nuzlocke, blah blah blah. And yeah, we're just kind of gonna go on whatever route this is. Oh, I was gonna switch Pokemon. We're gonna go on that route over there. Train there, fight those trainers. And then we'll kind of see where I am after that and how I feel about the gym. So I might just go right to the gym, I don't know. Let's see. We're gonna switch. I'd like Bird 3 back, but really I should give the experience to someone who's not gonna just be slaughtered in the gym and worry about that right now. So I'll probably wait on Bird 3. That's for you. Okay. Cat has an item. Let's see what it is. Raspberry. Okay, whatever. Keep kind of going back and forth on what I want to do with Cat. I'll probably give it the TM from the gym, have an electric, at least electric attack, since I don't think I'll have access to a electric type for a while. I don't know. I guess. Well, guess I might get a Voltorb or something. I don't know. But we'll see. But yeah, levels are pretty okay for right now. Let's get everybody sorted here. Okay, I already fought that kid, I remember. What else we got here? There's a dude. Hi, dude. Win, lose, or draw. Those are the options, yeah. Gamer Hugo. Pretty sure he's a gambler. Wonder if they had to edit that for... Oh no, can't mention gambling in a kid's game. And I'm dropping cords here on my hand here. For my headset. Let's see if I can sort this out here. Gonna give me some extra money in this fight. Oh yeah. Ah! I don't wanna go to sleep. Come on, cat. Yep. Well, it's actually been a few weeks. The last batch I recorded all kind of in order, like all in one sitting, more or less. And so I haven't had to record more parts until today. I just put up the last part last night, part 9 that I had, so I was like, well, I better record some more, I guess. Yay, wake up. I think Cat will probably keep Payday. Probably. I mean, I know it's not the strongest attack, but it's so cool. Just keep giving me money. At this point, it's probably Cat's strongest attack anyway. I think it's a bit better than Scratch. Cat got up pretty good. Cha. Okay. Woo, how much money did I pick up? 475? Aw, thought I'd be more than that. I seem to remember making quite a bit of money with Payday, but it's probably when I had an amulet coin. Could also go through the Diglett Cave. I mean, I don't know that there's anything that great on the other side, but could look. I don't know. Let's go ahead and heal. just use the super potion. And I'll be glad when I can get to Celadon and buy the cheap healing stuff. Okay. That guy's excited. Whoop. Oh. I raised my Pokemon carefully. They should be ready by now. Ready to die? I guess. A Nidoran male. It probably has double kick, so I should probably get out of here. I guess B. B's my go-to. So I think in, I don't even remember what part at this point, 7 or 8 or something, I was talking about, oh, I don't know if I want to talk about current events because I don't want to get too far behind, and then, but right now there's not much Pokemon news anyway, and then like the next day is when they came out with a bunch of new stuff. So that was awesome. So at this point it's kind of old news, but it was like after I recorded those parts was when they came out with the whole fairy type thing, and I kind of pouted on DeviantArt about it because they turned Gardevoir into part fairy, and I'm like, why would you do that? I just don't think it's necessary, just like the Mewtwo form, so, ooh, Nidorino. This is gonna take forever. I hope it doesn't have Peck. Because there was that Nidoran, at least one of them so far has used Peck. Yeah, I just don't think the turning Gardevoir into part fairy and Mewtwo form. Ah, shoot. That's not gonna be fun. Oh, don't miss. You need to take it out. I didn't pay attention how much damage that did, but I kind of want to heal you. Probably should use a super potion. Okay, we'll be okay for right now. It's like Gardevoir and Mewtwo are both strong enough as is, I say. I mean, Gardevoir does have really low defenses, and so it is easy to take a Gardevoir out, but they can still do really good damage. So, and it's like, oh, well now they have an advantage to dragon types. Oh yeah, because they couldn't learn Ice Beam or Ice Punch or anything like that before. It was totally necessary to get the fire type to have the advantage. Or the flary type, if I said fire type. Ugh, I don't like youngsters, they don't give me much money. You. I just became a trainer, but I think I can win. Yeah, sure. Sandshrew. Why would you do that? It has high defense, so I don't want to waste my time with cattle. It'll just take forever. Oh, don't do that. That's rude. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, great. Should probably just go for the attacks. But yeah, I'm not thrilled with the Gardevoir being a fairy type. Like, I'm not... I don't know. I wasn't in favor of the whole new type to begin with. But I was like, the only one I was like okay with was people were talking about sound. I'm like, okay, I can kind of see that, because there's a lot of Pokemon that talk about sound, and some people might think that's weird, but I thought it fit for some reason. And I, you know, it could go with waves and vibration and stuff. But Zubat, well, I don't want you out of here. We'll bring Cat back out. I think Cat could take on a Zubat. So if they added a new type, I would have been okay with sound. They kept mentioning fairy, and I was like, well, that just sounds silly. But now that it's, you know, here, and I've kind of thought about it, I think it's just a better word than magic. I think it's kind of, I mean, they do take it a little bit literally with fairies, but like with La Bebe or Fa Bebe or whatever its name is, like that's obviously based on like a fairy, but I think it's just a better typing word than if they had used magic, which some people are like, oh, fairies can't beat dragons, but if you take it into the context of magic, my Pokemon couldn't win. Haven't they grown enough? Well, you just became a trainer, so... Anyways, I'm kind of rambling. I don't know, I don't mind the whole fairies beating dragon things, like, I don't have the objection to it, just because I consider it just magic. So I think it makes sense in that context, but I didn't even read what he said. Bellsprout. Yeah, I'll do it. I think they're pretty... Yeah, we're okay. Except for the whole sleep powder thing. Cat. You need to stay awake. I don't know if I haven't gone over this, but in battle, it's usually a lot easier if you're awake for it. Just, you know, FYI. Anyways, back and forth on topics as usual. And I don't know, I mean, I'm kind of just defensive about the Pokemon that are my favorites, like Mewtwo and Gardevoir. So I wasn't happy that they keep changing them on, or they started changing them on me, where I don't find that necessary, and then they're perfect enough as they are, but what are you gonna do? I guess if they're gonna do it, they're gonna do it. Shoot, I've gone for 12 minutes. Better stop the recording. Okay. Yeah, just every about 10 minutes I have to stop the recording, and or else it just glitches, and I went about 12 minutes and that wasn't gonna be good, but it's worked, so we're okay. Not-ish. Oh, it's gonna keep healing itself, but let's go for it. See how it goes. So yeah, I'm not... If they're gonna change my favorite Pokemon, there's not much I can do about it, and I can just be unhappy about it. Cat. Seriously. Consciousness. It's your friend. I mean, it is using Sweet Scent, but... So, yeah, Gardevoir's a fairy now. Kind of what I'm not sure on is Kirlia. 500, yeah. 'Cause I'm watching out for live wires. 'Cause my Pokesona is a Kirlia. And my guess at this point is that, Ralts and Kirlia will stay just psychics, and then Gardevoir will be the part fairy, and let's get you out here, Mound. Gardevoir will be the part fairy, then Gallade can be, part fighting. That would be my guess. But who knows, Ralts and Kirlia might follow suit with Gardevoir and become part fairy. And when I was talking to my sister about the whole thing, I'll just leave you out, Mound. Cat doesn't need to experience that bad. My dog likes to bark at things. When I was talking to my sister about the whole fairy thing and how I was upset about Gardevoir, she asked if I was going to change my Pokesona, and I was like, no. Just because at this point I am a Kirlia, and I'm gonna stay a Kirlia. And then she just always, since fire is my favorite type, just kind of guessed that I would have liked a fire type more anyway, but I don't know. Kirlia was the one that seem to fit and the one I want to stay with. Okay. Item. Ooh. I don't like those just because I don't. Whoops. I don't like wasting a turn. I mean, if I wanted to raise my defenses, I would just use something like Harden or whatever. I don't know. Some people might. There are probably situations where they would help me, but I don't really want to bother a cat. It'd take forever. Glad to have a ground type at this point. Not just because of the gym, but just for electrics in general. Okay, don't hurt yourself, because I think you'll hurt yourself quite badly. Thank you. I don't know how my... going back and forth again. If I were to change my Pokésona from Curly, I wonder how people would react. They'd probably be like, oh, why would you do that? But yeah, when I was just a few days ago, well, yeah, I guess 2 days ago, put up another Pokésona gag, and my sister seemed all surprised that I was still a Curly. I'm like, yeah. It's like part of the joke was I was changing because of the whole thing with Vex, which is kind of a in-joke if you're not paying attention to those. You could probably take it. It's gonna totally use Roar. This is gonna be the SS Ann all over again. Watch. Okay, Leer. I haven't used the water pulse yet because I can't decide for sure on if I want to give it to Cap, but probably I'll give it to Dragon, since I don't think Dragon will learn a water attack on his own for a while. So, yeah, I'm kind of all over the place, but it's like, maybe I shouldn't do too many at once because then I run out of things to talk about in the later parts, but then when I come back, I'm, oops. Well, I guess it didn't need water gun anyway, but when I come back, I have like too much to say. I like these gamblers. Is there something over here? Escape rope. Ooh, it wasn't even necessary to go through the grass. I'm the best in my class. I train every morning. Okay. Good for you. Yazoo? Probably saying that way off. Alright, Cap. You can take this one. I'm gonna totally run out of payday. Yep. But yeah, I'm like, back just, you know, sum up fairy type thing. I'm not a fan of turning Gardevoir needlessly into a fairy type, but I'm okay with the fairy type edition in general. Like when they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna make the fairy type, I was like, okay, well if you're gonna do it, go ahead. I didn't notice what Pokemon it was. Another Rattata, okay. Although if he uses Quick Attack, or Hyper Fang. Oh, you're holding an item. I was supposed to pay attention to that. Tail Whip, ooh. That could be very bad too. But yeah, it's like I'm okay with the fairy type. Yeah. Yeesh. If it uses a quick attack, I think I'm done. We're gonna switch. Tail whip. Oh, that would have been okay. Hate that when you're like, oh, I want to be careful. I'll do this. Oh, that didn't even matter. Now you do the quick attack. Okay, here's the thing. I am much prefer fairy type to light type, so I'm okay with it. So I'll get over the Gardevoir thing. Well, I don't know. I'll probably get over it. And probably eventually I'll get over the Mewtwo thing. It'll just take a while. I like holding grudges. I have never lost. Congratulations. I think we'll just switch for I've gone 10 minutes again. I'm not paying attention to how long I'm going. And I didn't get the item from Cat. I'm paying great attention to what I'm doing here. Yeesh. Although I don't know if it has any attacks. Sonic Boom, but I don't know if that might have Tackle, like maybe. Okay. There. Always have to make sure my mic is getting me. Let's do that. Yeah, you can stay out for the Magnemite too. Yeah, I don't know. Like, here's an example. I used to really hate Deoxys. You know, because at the time it was like, and what a lot of Mewtwo fans, at least Mewtwo fans that I had watched and paid attention to what they were saying, were complaining about Deoxys because like, oh, it's a Mewtwo clone, oh, they think they can replace Mewtwo, and I was really mad about it, be like, oh, you can't replace Mewtwo, you're so ugly, you're nowhere near as cool as Mewtwo, and, you know, being all bratty like that. So I used to really hate Deoxys, but now I do not really hate Deoxys. Great, I could go to Rock Tunnel. I was gonna say, is there an 8 here? I don't know if I have enough Pokemon, but let's find out. I don't even know how many Pokemon I have. Sure. Oh, I've only caught 18. Ugh, that probably sounds about right, though. No, I don't. So if I don't talk to the Snorlax, well, there's probably actually nothing else on Route 12, is there? I mean, you could fish, but fish anywhere. I don't think there's any grass. But, oh well. Hi Snorlax, I'll come back, fight you later. Much later. Dude. Okay. Okay, well I think... Whoops. I don't want to go in the grass. I fought you, right? Yeah. Pretty sure I fought everyone here. Did I fight you? Yeah, I don't remember you. Leave me alone. Yeah, I wouldn't blame you for being upset after I killed your Pokemon. So I guess... Let's see, we're at about 20... I don't know, it'll be cut down because of some of the blank spaces, but... about 25 minutes. How are we sitting? We have mostly level 20s. Like a couple 23s. There's a few gym trainers. I don't know. Even if I go... through Darklocke Cave. Probably wouldn't be a lot. I mean, I might level a little if I fight some Diglets on the way, but I don't know. But I think I'm just gonna do it. Go for it. Guess I could use repels, but then I run the risk of running into the stronger stuff. Because I think when I was playing blue, and it might have even happened since then, but I think there was a time I was playing blue and I got totally just destroyed by a wild dog trio I ran into. And bad things like that, kind of going back to the where I hold grudges in Pokemon. That's kind of what I always think could happen when I'm in Darklocke Cave. It's like, oh, I'm gonna run into Dugtrio and they're gonna destroy me. Kind of like how I always associate Dunsparce with Rollout. Which oddly I don't... I mean, yeah, I had a hard time with Whitney too, but I always get mad at Dunsparce more than Miltank. Might as well get some money, I guess, on the way. There's probably items, I don't know. Ah, I was like, come on, roll. Should probably switch Cat out from being out front, because I don't even think... Did I ever get that item off of... Oh, shoot. I don't think I did. Pecha Berry. Let's put Monkey out. I don't think B, I mean B could Fury attack him probably, but at least you're not a Duck Trio. I could take, have that Dig TM, but I kind of want to hold on to it until I know for sure who I want to give it to, because I'll have Mound, so I don't think I'll need to teach anyone Dig. 22. Oh. This is gonna hurt. Eesh. Ooh. I was gonna say you better one hit KO it, monkey. So if it gets another dig on you, you're probably gone. Oh yeah, I have to go get Flash. Ugh. What a horrible waste of a move. I don't know if I even want to teach it to anyone on my team. Might just bring a Flash Slave. Gotta teach someone Cut. Oh good. You know, what something, you know, he wants to trade an Abra for Mr. Mime, right? Oh yeah, I probably should teach someone Cut before I can cut that. And something they never, like, talk about, and maybe it's just me reading too much into it, and I went right by it, didn't I? Yep. Right at the top. Oh, and you have something else. Okay, who wants this pointless move? Plant can learn it? Okay, well, I knew that. I think I'm gonna give it to Cat. Yeah. 50. Yeah, Payday is just as strong as Scratch. Now, Cut will be the best move. Okay. Alright. I have all those other TMs I don't want to use yet. Okay. We're gonna cut, yay! feel so accomplished. Hi, remember me? I'm one of Professor Oak's aides. If you're a Pokedex with completed 10 species, blah blah blah, sure. Hooray. Don't I feel special? Okay. Let's go on. Item. Ether. An item I never use because I'm always afraid to. Like, I don't want to waste it. Paralyzed Hill. There's probably more hidden items, but I don't know where. Anyways, I was gonna say about the Mr. Mime thing. Something they don't talk about, and it might just be me overanalyzing, but like, Mr. Mime, right? You can't find them in the wild and Kanto, and I can't remember if you can find them in the wild in Gold. I really don't know. I'd have to look it up. But anyways, but you can find them, and you find Mime Juniors in the wild and Sinnoh. And so is like Sinnoh its native region. And so it's a kind of like Rylou in Generation 4. I mean, you get it as an egg from Riley, but did he bring it from Unova, where you can catch them in the wild? So it's like you can get these special Pokemon from a different region for future generation. I'm not even explaining that right, but it's like you're trading, in a way. You're trading for this Mr. Mime for like a, what would be a Generation 4 Pokemon, sort of. And that, you know, comes from a region from Generation 4, but okay, that should get Monkey to 21. Hooray. No, we're not gonna bother. Okay, well, I mean, that put off like 10 minutes. I was gonna switch. Thank you. Oh, Cat has another item. TM10? You can get TMs from pickup? What is that? It's probably nothing I want, but... Hidden power. Could be worse. That's interesting. I don't think I ever got a TM before. If I did, I don't remember. KB, I hope you don't get killed. I mean, Bug is resistant to ground. Is it in this generation? Is that like a later generation thing? Don't lower my attack. That's just rude. Keep going. Yeah, you teach that Diglett who's boss. You are the boss bee. You are the boss. Wow, this cave yet. Ugh. I just know I need to get out of here soon before something bad happens. So if I'm right, then that should be, yeah, just normal damage. Okay. You go, bee. boss of the Diglets. Something you can brag about. You know, since I've jumped around in topics so much, I probably like started a sentence and then interrupted myself and then never went back. So I probably just left something hanging. 22. This makes me nervous. Shoot. Is ground resistant to bug? I don't think it is. Don't growl me. It's so mean. I like my attack right where it is. Yeah, I thought it was just normal. Oh, and poison it. B, you were just... Seriously, it's poison factory. Just poison everything, left and right. Don't dig. Unless you're gonna die while you're underground. Then you can dig. I don't think it will. Nope. Okay. I actually thought that would do the more. It was a little higher level and dig's a pretty good attack. Okay. So many Diglets! It's like I'm in Diglet Cave or something. Didn't expect this at all. These guys don't even give that much experience. So even if I did train here, it wouldn't do much for me. Okay. At least I didn't run into any Doug trios. Okay. Gotta decide what I'm doing here. Cat likes to pick up stuff. Petcha Berry again, okay. Okay. I think he has like one level 20. Maybe he has 2 level 20s and then, oh no, he's gotta have like a 22. And a 24. So I think what I've decided is I'm basically gonna use Mound. Kind of I wonder if I just did that, if I just let Mound go through everyone like I did with Plant. Wonder if that'd be okay. But I kind of was thinking for Raichu, I would actually use Plant. This Plant would be resistant and defensive enough to take quick attacks okay. And could also like put to sleep and stuff. So I think maybe well, if there's a lot of Magnemites, I'll have to switch. Whoops. I think I'll see if I can get Plant on another level or 2 in the gym of trainers. And then go from there, I guess. But yeah, I think Plant's gonna take on the Raichu. This will probably be another long part. Okay, here goes. Yo, champ in the making. Lieutenant Surge has a nickname. People refer to him as the Lightning American, even though he doesn't live in America. He's an expert on electric Pokemon. Bird, water Pokemon match poorly against electric type. Beware of paralysis too. Lieutenant Surge is very cautious. I know. He's locked himself in, so it won't be easy getting to him. We'll see how long it takes me to solve the puzzle. That'll be lots of fun. This is no place for kids, not even if you're good. I mean, I know what he's trying to say. It just maybe isn't said in the best way. Let's see. Kinda want to put to sleep. I don't know if I have any paralyzed hills. Probably will want some if I don't. But I do. So, yeah. Wasn't this exciting? 40 minutes in, ran out of things to say. This is gonna be fun. Should probably put it to sleep again. Just if I'm only gonna be able to hit every other turn or whatever. Might as well try it too. Seemed like when I was like, oh, all this stuff has happened. But I can't think of what it is. Like, besides the fairy thing. And yeah. I probably should stop recording again. I'm just gonna probably keep all this audio in. So you can kind of know what it's like. Whatever sense that makes. Okay, let's stop. Because, you know, there's no more interesting discussion in a commentary like this than hearing about how it's made. The production of the video. Hopefully I don't mess up my recording of the gym fight again. Dwayne wants to use a Pikachu again. And we're just gonna leave the plant out. Planted, okay. Paralyze is kind of annoying, but wow. I did like nothing. Come on, plant. You can do it. Plant. And it's not doing much to you, but you're not helping by just there you go. Wonder when you learn another move, if you get like Mega Drain or something, I can't even remember. It's been a little while since I've trained one, a Gloom. And even when I had trained them pretty recently, I don't like remember every single move when they learn at every single level. That would just be ridiculous. Wonder if I should sleep powder, thinking it's gonna wake up. I haven't paid attention to how many turns it's been. Okay. Darn it. Oh, great. This is gonna make my life so much more fun. Oh, shoot. I wonder if I should go for poison powder. Darn it. Come on, plant. Yeesh. Yeesh. Come on, plant. You've been paralyzed way more than you've not been. Ugh, great. Okay. Feel a little bit better with that in there. Because even if plant's paralyzed for the next several turns, it'll go down. I'm gonna run out of PP. When I first got into Pokemon, I bought this little Pokemon handbook. And one of the things it was talking about, I think on Gloom specifically, I can't remember, it was all like, grass Pokemon don't move a lot when they attack, so paralysis doesn't even affect them much, or, you know, something like that. So talking about how being paralyzed wouldn't stop them from attacking, and I'm like, oh, that's really interesting, and then learned I had no context for the game at all. It's kind of like, I like took that book's word for law. Like, before I got my own game, I got the handbook before I got the game. And it was talking, like, I read through it, you know, cover to cover, and it was talking about on Bulbasaur how its shape made it hard to catch. It's like, oh no, it's gonna be hard to catch? Maybe I should have my starter be a Bulbasaur so I don't have to worry about trying to catch it. And then I talked to my friend about it, and he's like, oh, you can't catch those in the wild. And I was like, oh. So I was like, why doesn't even talk about that then? I think they were just making things up. They're like, what are we gonna say about these Pokemon? Well, how about that it has an odd shape that makes it difficult to catch? What sense does that make? None, just put it in there. They're just little animals with magic powers and it's for kids. What do they know? I'm sure that was the thought process. But yeah, so there's things like that I was like, it like talked about in the book that I thought would apply in game, but and that's when I read about the Master Ball and how you should save it for Mewtwo, who's the hardest Pokemon to catch, and I was like, for a long time, I was like, I didn't think you could use the Master Ball on anyone else. It was Mewtwo's special Pokeball, and so how dare you imply to use it on something else? It's not Mewtwo. Don't you get paralyzed? Okay. I remember when I caught my first Mewtwo, I was so excited. I was like so nervous going into the fight. I was like, what if it's wrong about the Master Ball? So I like saved my game and I was all paranoid, and I put out Spyro first because I wanted Spyro and Mewtwo to meet, and then I threw the Master Ball and I was so happy when it worked. I was just giddy. Ooh, I don't want you to fight a Magnemite. Then back in those days, they had the best item ever, which was Experience All, where you had that in your bag, and every Pokemon, even if it wasn't in the fight, got experience from the fight. And so I did, as I'm sure a lot of people did, took it to the Elite Four with just one Pokemon with me, so they would just get double experience. And that's how I got a bunch of my level 100s, as I just kept re-going. And Spyro was my first level 100, followed by Mewtwo. I wanted Spyro to be first, since he was my first. Oh, you're so close to level 100. I should probably see if I can let you get there. Or level 24, I mean. You're a ways from level 100, Mound. Sorry. Oh, he only has one. But it's not gonna help Plant either, so I might as well switch. Let Mound get that one extra level. Yeah, boy. Maybe it's good if I get Mound in here and can I just kill it quickly. Yeesh. Does it say what magnitude it is if it's gonna miss? I can't remember. Or if it's like, use magnitude, missed, or if it's gonna say the magnitude 7 and then say it missed. Okay. Ooh, lots of money. Should probably put that to use. I'm gonna go buy stuff. And heal. Probably buy a couple more. Well, probably won't do me a whole lot of good to buy a lot of paralyzed heals, but I might buy a couple. Does Kata have anything for me? Nope. Okay. Let's see. I have plenty. Might as well. Get a nice even 20 in there. How many Pokeballs do I have? Does it tell me? I might as well buy a couple more. Be a little bit before I can catch anything, but... Alright. Lovely. Okay. Alright, here we go. have any cherry berries? I'd like to give that to... Guess I could just use magnitude and then I don't have to worry about static. Trash, trash, trash. I have no... switch. Okay, now I look... Whoops. Oh, that wasn't even fair. I have like no method to this. Hooray! That didn't take very long. Kinda got lucky. Okay. Well, here we go. Lieutenant Surge. Who do I have out? Because I think I want to lead with Mound. Yeah, I thought I'd lead with Mound, and then I'll bring in Plant for Raichu. Hopefully that's not a mistake. Alright, here we go. Nervous. Okay, here we go. That's all we can do. Hey kid, what do you think you're doing here? You won't live long in combat. Not with your puny power. Tell you, kid, electric Pokemon saved me during the war. They zap my enemies into paralysis. The same I'll do to you. It seems kind of harsh. She's talking about how I'm not like gonna live. Yeah, I think probably... Oh, and I didn't even look at bad cherry berries. It's probably Magnitude's probably my best bet. I'm pretty sure you don't get hit with static with magnitude, but I could be wrong. Okay. That was great. Really, I'm just kind of... Well, it's only level 18. I mean, Mound is the same level at this point as Raichu, but Mound has so poor defenses and so low HP that that's mainly what I'm worried about with keeping her out for Raichu. But she's doing good with those two at least. Okay, Plant, here we go. Do I want to poison it or put it to sleep? I don't know if it has double team. It might. If it does, I probably want that damage. Yep, it does. Okay, so let's hope this poison powder hits. Shoot. Okay, let's see how much this does. Okay, not bad. Okay. So even if we miss, we're gonna be dealing some damage. I'm sure he has an item. What? I don't think I've ever seen them use like a full heal. It's always been potions. I feel betrayed. And I'm not sure why. I've never seen them here. Like I've seen full restores obviously later, but I've never seen a full heal. That was weird. I wonder if that's all he has. Because Misty had a super potion. Or a hyper potion, it seems like. I don't know why she would use hyper potion, but that's what it sounds right. Yeah, Plant's tanking it pretty good, and it helps that she's able to heal back too. Alright, if he has a potion now is when he's gonna use it. Yep. What a punk. Using a full heal and a super potion, even though if I had been in the same position, I would have used just as many, if not more, items. But, nope, there goes the paralyze. Surprised he didn't do that sooner, actually. I don't know if I want to waste my time with a paralyze heal. I think I'll just deal with it, because I don't know it's still taking damage. I'm actually surprised I haven't missed much. Got some critical hits in there, that's good. Should be getting pretty close. I don't think it'll, but that'll be the next turn. Oh! I think that'd be enough. Hooray! Plant one! It's 2 gems for you, plant. Good job. Player defeated leader Lieutenant Surge. Now that's a shocker. You're the real deal, kid. Fine then, take the Thunder Badge. Darkrai got some money. The Thunder Badge cranks up your Pokemon speed. It also lets your Pokemon fly. Lightning quick anytime. And I don't think you even get fly for like 2-3 more cities or something. You're special, kid. Take this. Shockwave. Teach it to an electric Pokemon. What about a normal type? How do you feel about that? Electricity is sure powerful, but it's useless against ground-type Pokemon. Yeah, that's kind of why I used a Diglett against you. I wonder how Mound would have done against Raichu. But I think Plant was still better, but... because it would have just led with Quick Attack or Double Team, and... if it had led with Double Team, it probably would have been okay, but... anyways, we got another badge. See, it's right there. It's a badge. Right there. But, yeah. So that's the end of this part, probably. I mean, I guess next we're gonna start heading to the Rock Tunnel, which I'm not looking forward to. Not gonna lie. Probably not gonna do that tonight, so at least it won't be in one sitting, so maybe I'll have more to talk about next time. Alright, well, let's take a look. I'll be on the way. I'll probably double check on. Let's see what we got. Person berry. Ooh. What person berry as I approve of. Wonder if I want to switch anyone in my team. I'll probably I'll check on Dragon on the way there. Might as well, right? Let's see. Yeah, I kind of want to get Bird. Well, I mean, Bird 3 won't be much help in... well, I gotta take Bird 3. Because we have Grass Gym next, so we gotta start getting something going there. I'll probably leave Mound. You've got enough levels under your belt. Do I want to take Bird 1? Nah. I don't think that's safe. A lot of rock types coming up with hikers and such. Okay, we'll just... yeah, I'll just take Bird 3. Just have the one trainee again. Yeah. Or I could leave Cat, I guess. All things that probably don't need to be decided right now since I'm trying to end the part. No, Cat will stay with me because I think I need Cut. Yeah. At least to get there. So, maybe I won't take Cat with me. We'll see. Okay. Well, anyways, we got another badge. Did a lot of exploring. Yeah, fun times, fun times. So, yeah. Guess, thanks for joining me, and see you next time. And bye.